welcome back to the channel, guys. Will Beats Games. I'm Will, and today I'm finally presenting New Pickups Volume 11. But before we get started, of course, if you guys been enjoying the content, please help me out. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and let's not waste any more time, and let's get right to it. Alright, so the first game we got, Gears of War Reloaded on the PS5. It was $39.99 and I picked it up from Best Buy. Now this is crazy right here. I never thought that I would see this game on the PS5. But here we are, 2025. There's no more exclusivity unless it's Nintendo or PlayStation. Xbox is gonna start spreading their titles all over the place. Now the original release of this game came out back in 2006. And I remember how much of a big deal this game was when it first came out. In this game, your character moves around pretty slow and it feels like he's heavy. But once you learn how to move around in this game, you're unstoppable. I can't wait for them to release that new E-Day one that's coming out. Also, I want them to continue doing the Gears of War Reloaded series, so I want to see 2 and 3 on the PS5. Trust me guys, if you never played this game, check this one out. It has one of the best campaigns ever. Gears of War Reloaded on the PS5. Alright, and the next game is, this is a good one right here. Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. Now this game right here is super stylish. It's inspired by games like Persona, which is one of my favorites. Once you see this game, you'll see what I'm talking about. It has an amazing story and excellent combat. It also has Charlie Cox doing the voice of one of the characters. That's Daredevil from the Marvel Universe. I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass now because I got this game and there's a new one coming out. It's the Mirror Edition. It's releasing soon and it's gonna come with all the DLC in a special box. Maybe I'll sell this one off and get that one instead. I definitely want to check this game out. I hear nothing but great things about it, so pick this one up right here if you guys are looking for a great RPG. Clair Obscur, Expedition 33 on the PS5. Oh man, here we go again. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, the Ultimate Edition. This studio is awesome right here. I got this one from VGP for $34.99. I told myself that I wasn't gonna do it guys, but I had to. This is the third time that I buy this game. The original one on the PS4, the second release I got it on the Switch, and then I had to complete this one right here, the trifecta, the Ultimate Edition on the PS5. Now this one comes with all the DLC, all the extra characters. So it has Yojimbo, it has that Gecko guy. Yeah, this is definitely the one to pick up right here. Now to me, this is one of the best beat 'em ups ever made right here. It definitely has like that old school feel with that pixel based retro look. The soundtrack is super cool. And the best thing about this game is that you could play up to 6 players at the same time co-op. If you're a huge fan of the Turtles just like I am, trust me, pick this one up for sure. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, the Ultimate Edition on the PS5. Alright, and the next game, Gal Guardians, Servants of the Dark by Inti Creates. I saw this one on Woo for $24.99. Now this is a sequel from the last Gal Guardian games that came out, Demon Purge, but this one has 2 new characters. It's a Metroidvania, and the cool thing about this game is that you could switch between the 2 characters at will. One of them has a gun and the other one has like a sword. Another game that has that old school pixel look, but I love these type of games right here. It's a 2D platformer, and if you're looking for a game that's super fun, old school style, trust me, check this one out right here. Gal Guardians, Servants of the Dark on the PS5. And the next game we got, Super Technos World, River City and Arcade Classics. Now this game right here is super cool. It was published by Arc System Works, and it comes with 12 classic games, some on the Super NES and the other ones are on the arcade. This is a Japanese import that I got from VGP. I paid like $30 for it. This game is from the creators of Double Dragon and that old school WWF WrestleFest, which is still one of the best wrestling games ever made. And they also made Karate Champ. That's the game that Jean-Claude Van Damme plays in Bloodsport. One of the first one-on-one fighting games ever made. But one of the main reasons why I bought this game is because it comes with the arcade version of Combat Tribes. I remember I used to play that game in the pizzeria with my cousin and my older brother, and it was super brutal. Like, you could pick dudes up from the floor and swing them around from their legs, grab two guys and bash their faces together. This game was awesome right here. And the cool thing about this game is that it also came with a CD soundtrack, not with a downloadable code. So I definitely want to pop this one into my CD player and just let it rock. If you're a fan of old school arcade games, definitely check this one out right here. Super Technos World, River City and Arcade Classics on the PS5. Alright, this is one I wanted to talk about right here. We got Metaphor ReFantazio by Atlas. This is by the same team that created Persona. I got this one on the Xbox Series X, but I'm still looking for it on the PS5. I still want the collector's edition of this game, but it's sold out everywhere. I'll see if I can pick it up in a retro store or maybe even on eBay. But on Woo, they had this one for $19.99, so I couldn't pass it up. But this game right here is stunning. The graphics are amazing. The soundtrack is... oh my god, you gotta hear the soundtrack of this game. It's outrageous. I'm not sure if this one is still available, but for that price, I had to get it. Metaphor ReFantazio by Atlas on the Xbox Series X. Alright, the next game we got. The Year of the Ninja continues, guys. The Messenger on the PS5. This game was released back in 2018, but this one includes all the DLC on the physical version. It's a 2D platformer from the same team that created Sea of Stars. I think this game is still available on Woo. I got it with like an extra 10% off and it came out to $18.99. But this game right here is super cool. It plays like an old school Ninja Gaiden game. And I don't know what it is, but they're bringing back all these old school ninja games. I definitely want to check this one out right here. The Messenger on the PS5. Alright, and the next game we got. One Piece Odyssey by Bandai Namco on the Xbox Series X. Now, I'm a huge fan of One Piece, and this game plays pretty similar to Dragon Quest XI. It's the same team that developed the Sandland game from Akira Toriyama. I saw this for $10 on Amazon, so I was like, you know what? Let me pick this up. It has the original voice actors from the show, and it makes the game feel authentic. The one with all the DLC is on the Switch, so that's the definitive edition. But for $10, I couldn't pass this one up right here. If you're a big fan of One Piece, definitely give this one a shot right here. One Piece Odyssey on the Xbox Series X. Alright, and following we got, released in 2023, Batsugun Saturn Tribute Boosted. I got this one from Limited Run for $34.99. This is a vertical bullet hell shooter right here. The original game was released in 1993. If you want to pick up a physical from like PlayAsia, you're going to wind up getting the import. Limited Run released the US version of this game. This is the Saturn version that was ported to the PS4 and the Switch. I always feel like these shoot 'em ups always go up in value, so I always like to pick them up. And I'm a huge fan of these games. I grew up playing them with my brother. So this to me was a must buy. Definitely check this one out if you want to play a crazy bullet hell shoot 'em up. Batsugun Saturn Tribute Boosted on the PS4. Alright, and the next game we got the Retro Realms double feature with Halloween and Ash vs. Evil Dead. It has that old school pixel based look. It's a 2D platformer and it was developed by WayForward, the same team behind Shantae and Contra Operation Galuga. I saw this one on Woo for $14.99, so I was like, let me pick it up right before Halloween. It includes some trading cards inside, so it comes with some goodies. The Retro Realms double feature, Halloween and Ash vs. the Evil Dead. Alright, and following we got Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga on the PS5. Now this game right here, I got it for only $10 at Walmart. My boy hit me up, it was like, yo, you want this game? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? For $10, I'll take it. Unlike the old school games that you see it from the top, this one is an over the shoulder view, more like a third person. And this is the 6th installment of the Lego Star Wars series. And it actually looks pretty cool. This is one that I definitely want to go back and check out. If you're a big fan of Star Wars, you want to get something cheap, Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga on the PS5. Alright guys, and last but not least, we got the Nintendo World Championships, the Deluxe set on the Nintendo Switch. Now in this set, what you get to play is basically the tournament edition games from back in the days when they used to do the Nintendo Championships. So let's say for example, you'll play Mario the first stage and you just gotta beat the stage like within 30 seconds, and then you play Excite Bike and you gotta get 10,000 points as quick as possible, and then you jump to Kid Icarus, and then after that you gotta go to Zelda, and that's how the tournaments used to run. Some of those old school Nintendo World Championship cartridges are worth like in the thousands. There's like a super gold one that's one of the rarest games to obtain. But Nintendo winded up releasing this one on the Switch. Again, my boy Pablo came through. He hit me up from Walmart. He was like, yo, they got this on sale. You wanna get one? It was only $39.99. The Nintendo World Championships NES Edition Deluxe set on the Nintendo Switch. Alright guys, so there you have it. All new pickups and unboxing, volume 11. So coming up next, we got the PS5, PS2, and PS Vita collections coming soon. Also, I'm gonna give you guys another episode of all new pickups and unboxing, volume 12. So until next time, stay tuned for more pickups, more collections, and more surprises. Again, thanks for the support. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.